Hello everybody. This video took a long while to make, partially because I had such backache that it made me howl like a wolf and cry like a baby, and secondly I also had to acquaint myself with the terms of United States universities and what it took to earn a degree in the United States. It differs quite a bit from how it works here in South Africa and how we South Africans earn our degrees and our point system, etc., etc. So I had to study all of that first before I could say anything. So let's get right into it. As you can see from my introduction and my cover page, today we are talking about Meghan Markle and her BA degree and whether she actually obtained her BA degree or not. But before we do that, we are going to go and have a look at Northwestern University where she studied. Okay, the first thing I want to say about Northwestern University is the cost. It's an estimated cost of $78,654 per year without aid. Okay, with aid it comes to about $24,840. Okay, so as we know, there was controversy about how Meghan's tuition was paid for, and she alleged that she paid for herself. Her father said that he paid for her, and her father had receipts to show that he did actually pay for her, so he won that round. The next thing we are going to look at is how easy or how difficult it is to get into Northwestern University. And online I read that Northwestern is one of the most competitive colleges or universities in the United States with a 10.7% acceptance rate. Okay, then also to get into Northwestern you need to earn a GPA of 4.09, which in effect means that you need to earn straight A's in your final year in high school. Now, whether Meghan obtained those straight A's or not, I would assume she did, otherwise she would not have gotten into Northwestern in the first place. But before you guys now get mad at me and think that I am fighting on Meghan's side, I'm not. Just stick with me and hear me out. I believe there are two elements of truth in Meghan Markle's story. One is that she graduated from the Immaculate Heart High School, and the second element of truth is that she attended Northwestern University. And that is where I think the truth ends and the buck stops. So let's start with the sorority that she joined, Kappa Kappa Gamma, and let's have a look at that timeline and what her so-called sisters had to say. One of Meghan's sorority sisters told a newspaper, she said, "Meghan Markle is a wonderful representation of Gamma Gamma Gamma. She embodies and represents our core values. The royal-to-be became a sister of Kappa Kappa Gamma at Northwestern University in Chicago in 1999. Now, the person who spoke to the paper is called Carrie Hahn. She was from the same sorority but in another chapter in Florida. Okay, something I wish to point out to you is that she said Meghan became a sorority sister in 1999, yet according to Meghan's IMDb profile, she only joined the university or started at university in the year 2000. So I'm just pointing that out to you. Then in the same newspaper article, it looks like an Instagram post by the Chicago Sun-Times, and it read, She wasn't always a future Duchess. Once upon a time, Prince Harry's betrothed was just a communications major at Northwestern. Okay, and then although her CV says that she has a Bachelors Degree in communications with 2 majors, one in international studies and one in theatre, in reality, I wonder whether she actually got a full degree. And as we look at the timeline, I will explain to you. Alright, so looking at the timeline, we have the following. For this exercise or this video, we are going to assume that Meghan told the truth about when she graduated from high school and when she started university. So according to Meghan and all newspaper reports, she graduated from Immaculate Heart High School in 1999 and she started university at Northwestern in the year 2000. Okay, now this is where my problem begins. According to various reports, Meghan took an internship at the US Embassy in Argentina as she was short of credits to complete her junior year. Now, her junior year to me means her first year. Therefore, if she had started university in the year 2000, and now we don't know which term she started, whether it was the winter, the autumn, the spring, or the summer term, but regardless of that, I would have thought that she would have completed her first year early in the year 2001. However, if she was short of credits to complete her first year or her junior year, why did she then only start her internship at the US Embassy in 2002? What did she do in the year 2000 and 2001? Okay, that gives us 2 years to complete her junior year, and then she was still short on credits and she had to proceed to the embassy in 2002. Then we were told that she failed the exams that she had to write there, which was on common knowledge, international communications, etc., etc. And she then proceeded to study for a semester in Madrid, Spain, to brush up on her Spanish. Okay, so the year 2002, she hardly spent time at the university, right? It's also known that she appeared in an episode of General Hospital, which was aired on the 14th of November 2002. So when did she actually shoot that episode of General Hospital? Was it in 2001, 2002? We don't know. But in any event, 2002, she did not spend at the University of Northwestern. And we're not sure exactly what she did in 2000 and 2001. Then in 2003, she graduates with a double major in theatre and international studies. Okay, now this does not make sense at all. As I went and had a look, and it says that a bachelor's degree in the US is a 4-year undergraduate degree. It typically takes 4 years of full-time study and 120 semester credits and 40 college courses. Now, when did Meghan do those 40 college courses? It's almost unbelievable. And then I Googled again and I said, is it possible to complete a BA bachelor's degree in 2 years? And I got the following. In the US, you can study the first 2 years and then leave with an associate's degree, or continue for the additional 2 years to complete your bachelor's degree. And this is what I think happened. I do think that Meghan completed her high school at Immaculate Heart High School. I do believe that she attended Northwestern University, where I think she exaggerated her qualifications is in the fact that she said that she obtained a bachelor's degree. I do not think she did. I think she obtained an associate's degree, which obviously is a lesser degree, and obviously Meghan Markle is ashamed of the fact that she has an associate's degree and not a bachelor's degree. And I also think that is why she does appear in documentation and leaflets of the Northwestern University as an alumna, because I think she was there and she did get an associate's degree, not a bachelor's degree. And that is also why in the Northwestern University flyers they just said that she graduated from there. They do not say what she graduated with. Okay, so that is what I found and that is what I believe. Right, so let's just quickly have a look at her time in Argentina, where she was an intern at the US Embassy. Now again, I think there are a bit of exaggeration there. They said that she had spent 6 months there. They do not tell us when she started at the embassy, but her uncle did say that her application was late and that he used his influence to get her a position there. In one of the articles that I saw, she said that she was in a motorcade when Paul O'Neill visited Buenos Aires, and that there were riots and protesting going on and that it was a very scary time. She also said that she was in the motorcade because it was her birthday and it was given to her, an opportunity given to her to celebrate her birthday. I went and checked up on that, and Paul O'Neill was in Buenos Aires on the 6th of August, and there were some rioting and protesting going on at the time. The people protested against the government's handling of their economic problems. Okay, so it's quite possible that she was there. However, I would like to know when her 6-month tenure started and when it ended, because at this point there's very little or very few of her stories that I actually do believe. Nevertheless, it is quite possible. Okay, looking at her time in Madrid, there are conflicting stories. Some said she only spent 6 weeks there, others said she spent 16 weeks there. So it's not sure how much time she spent in Madrid studying. But what we do know is that she had to do both ventures, both in Argentina and in Madrid, to make up for credits that she still needed to complete her junior year. So if she completed her credits, she completed her stay in Argentina towards the end of August, and she spent 16 weeks in Madrid. That means she only returned to Northwestern University in 2003, where she graduated towards the end of 2003, which then effectively means that she only spent 2 years effectively at Northwestern University obtaining an associate's degree and not a bachelor's degree. Okay, so that is what I found. Somebody else also pointed out that she wore a black gown at her graduation, whereas the communications majors all wear like purplish bluish gowns, and that just further confirmed my thought that she qualified with an associate's degree, because had she qualified with a bachelor's degree, she would indeed have worn this purple gown with a cap, with a hood, excuse me, a hood. Her cap that she wore, the black one with a silver tassel, does show that she graduated from the communications department, or School of Communications at Northwestern, because their caps all have silver tassels. However, the black gown indicates that she did not graduate with a bachelor's degree, but that she graduated with an associate's degree. Also, the fact that she did not wear a hood, because normally this hood is something that goes around the neck and hangs off the back of the gown, something which we don't see in her photographs. So there you have it. That is what my investigation brought up. So once again, she's telling the truth, but she's not. She's telling the truth, but exaggerating. Just a little. Okay. Now, I do apologize for this video taking so long. I had to spend a day in a neighboring town having my back looked at, and I also spent a day flat on my back with medication that basically knocked me out. So this video was a start, stop situation. However, I'm better now, and my next video will be up and running hopefully soon. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for being here once again, and bye.